Brown Squirrel and the Red Leaf Forest Race. Autumn came. The red leaf forest was bright and colorful like a painting. Yellow and orange leaves covered the path. All the animals in the forest were excited for the most special day of the year. The red leaf forest race a race where the small animals run, climb hills, cross rivers, and go to the highest point of the forest, Windy Peak. Brown Squirrel was one of the racers that everyone believed would win this year. He was fast, strong, and clever. His friends all said, "This year, Brown Squirrel will surely win." Early in the morning, when dew was still on the leaves, the race began. The sound of the whistle rang out. All the animals started running while others cheered. Brown Squirrel ran very fast. The tree branches were like flying roads he knew well. But then, the second hill was higher than he thought, and the sun became hot. He stopped to breathe and looked around. Then he remembered something. He knew a shortcut. Last year, he found a small path through the forest. It was narrow and twisty, but if he used it, he could get close to the finish line without going over the last two big hills. He stood still for a moment. He could still hear Rabbit's footsteps, Little Mouse's tired breathing, and the slow but steady steps of Turtle from far away. Finally, Brown Squirrel turned and jumped into the forest, the place only he knew. The path was full of leaves and sunlight came through the trees. Brown Squirrel ran like the wind. No one saw him, no one knew. He felt excited, but also a little uneasy. At that moment, a soft sound came from the trees above. Brown Squirrel was surprised. It was Owl Uncle, just finishing his night watch. He accidentally saw Brown Squirrel on the forest path. Owl landed on a branch and looked down, speaking slowly. "Why are you here? The red leaf forest race has already started." Brown Squirrel was nervous. He only bowed his head, said a few quiet words, and kept running. He didn't dare look back. He reached the finish line first. Windy Peak was quiet. No one saw where he came from. After a while, the cheering from the hill below could be heard. The other animals were coming. Little Mouse had a sprained leg and walked slowly. White Rabbit was dirty and scratched. Hedgehog fainted and was carried by Bear to the clinic. And then, Gray Turtle, back wet with sweat, legs shaking, face pale, still walked step by step to the finish line. Brown Squirrel stood there. The crowd clapped for Turtle and the others. But Brown Squirrel felt his heart was heavy like a rock. He looked at his feet. They were clean, with no dirt. No mud, no leaf marks, nothing at all. He couldn't look into his friend's eyes. He didn't dare lift his head high because he was too ashamed. That night, Brown Squirrel sat alone under the oak tree. In his mind, he didn't see himself finishing first. He only saw Turtle crawling step by step to the end, and all his friends covered in dirt and wounds, but still trying their best to finish the race. He felt very ashamed. The next day, Brown Squirrel went to the organizers. He gave back the golden leaf of victory. He didn't need anyone to scold him or teach him. He understood one thing by himself. The real finish line is not at the top of the hill, but inside our own hearts.
Want to learn English? Let Bao Bao practice with you.